In the headlines of this bulletin, the conference to review the implementation of the Politburo Resolution number 21 on boosting the leadership of the party on the social and medical insurances in 2012-2020 phase. Cần Thơ City People's Committee organized a regular meeting to evaluate results of the implementation of social, economic, security defense tasks in September and in 9 months of 2021 and major tasks for the fourth quarter of 2021. Leaders of Cần Thơ City visited and offered gifts and wishes to the elderly who are fully 100 years old in Ninh Urban District. Hello and very warm welcome to another edition of Continuous and Top News today. On October 1st afternoon, State and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiễu, and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường, co-chaired the conference to review the implementation of the Politburo Resolution number 21 on boosting the leadership of the party on the social insurance and medical insurance in 2012-2020 phase. As evaluated, almost party organizations have concretized the program of the City Party Committee into resolutions and devised action plans suitable with real situation. Social and medical and unemployment insurance policies have been fully and timely publicized, and these have ensured people's rights. On speeches delivered at the conference, delegates pointed out advantages and disadvantages while proposing solutions to overcome disadvantages such as boosting the guidance and leadership on implementing the social and medical insurances, accelerating administrative reform in the simplified manner, raising quality of medical insurance examination and treatment. Delivering the guidance speech, Comrade Phạm Văn Hiễu praised recorded results while acknowledging the advantages and disadvantages in carrying out the resolution number 21 NQTW. On this occasion, the chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee presented merit certificates to 10 teams and 6 individuals for their excellent achievements in giving advices to carrying out the resolution number 21 NQTW. On October 1st morning, Cần Thơ City People's Committee organized a regular meeting to evaluate results of the implementation of social, economic, defense, security situation in September and in 9 months of 2021 and major tasks for the fourth quarter of 2021. Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường chaired the meeting. In the last 9 months, especially in July, the COVID-19 epidemic situation was complicated and left big impacts on the socio-economic situation and people's life. The city both controlled the pandemic and developed social economy, took care and protected people's health, ensured social economy in the area. From now to the end of the year, to prevent and fight back the pandemic rapidly and effectively, and to bring the city back into new normal with the dual goal of both controlling the epidemic and rebound the economy, society and people's life, the City People's Committee mapped out some major tasks, including organizing the implementation of the governmental resolution number 98, continually enhancing the measures of implementing the dual goal, organizing major projects, ensuring completion of estimates, raising operational efficiency of foreign and domestic investment promotion. On September 30th afternoon, Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng came to visit some enterprises that effectively do tree-on-spot business. The leaders visited Vietnam Export Garment Company Limited in An Bình Gold, Ninh Urban District. At present, the company is renting a hotel to accommodate its workers while complying with the 5K rule and other epidemic control requirements set by the medical sector. Thereby, the company can generate jobs and supply settled income for local laborers. This helps the global supply chain not disrupt. At present, 122 workers of the company have been injected the second vaccine shots. The remaining 473 have been injected the first shot and are waiting for being inoculated the second one from the city's distribution of vaccine. The company hoped that after all of its workers could have been administered the second shot, it will be created conditions to do on-spot business after October 15th, except for laborers whose residencies are in high risk of infection. Then the leaders came to work with NTSF, Marine Products Joint Stock Company, Ấn Độ Dương, one member limited liability company in Thốt Nốt Industrial Zone, Thốt Nốt Urban District. Chairman Trần Việt Trường highly valued the dual task of both producing and controlling the epidemic done by the company. Regarding the on-spot business model, Ấn Độ Dương, one member limited liability company, was requested to ensure safety for its workers and to register vaccination for workers. On October 1st morning, the inspection group at the head of Director of the Industry and Trade Department, Hà Vũ Sơn, came to work with enterprises located in the city. A company in the group was permanent member, head of the inspection committee under Cần Thơ City Party Committee Lê Văn Thành. The group came to inspect garment units that do on-spot business, including Hải Sáng Marine Products Joint Stock Company, Tây Đồ Garment Joint Stock Company, Việt Thành Garment Limited Liability Company that produces liquid alcohol and carbon dioxide. About 40% of workers of these enterprises, with between 100 and 500 workers, are both isolating and producing. Around 70% of laborers have been administered the first shot and 15% the second shot. Apart from encouraging the units to maintain production so as to keep contacts with foreign counterparts, the city's Industry and Trade Department also suggested the units scrutinize the measures of self-producing and self-isolating. Permanent member cum head of the inspection committee of Cần Thơ City Party Committee highly valued efforts to take care of workers, laborers of the company, adding that the City People's Committee has discussed and taken into account the distribution of vaccine package for enterprises and created the best conditions to have enterprises search and import raw materials for reproduction. On October 1st, Colonel Chim Thống Nhất, permanent member of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Commander-in-Chief of Cần Thơ City's Military Student Board, Colonel Phạm Ngọc Quang, permanent member, Commissioner of the city's Military Student Board, visited and presented gifts to people living in lockdown areas and pandemic control checkpoints in Ninh Kiều, Bình Thủy, and Cái Răng urban districts. Since the fourth wave of the COVID-19 outbreak, most people have fallen into hardship, especially in lockdown areas. Clearly understanding the situation with them to tably share difficulties with people, leaders of the city's military student board came to offer regards and 1,000 gifts, each valued at 300,000 Vietnam dong and 15,000 eggs for lockdown areas, COVID-19 control checkpoints in Cái Khế Ward of Ninh Kiều Urban District and Thới Ward of Bình Thủy Urban District, Lê Bình Ward of Cái Răng Urban District. These gifts aim to join hands to support people and local authorities to overcome difficulties to early defeat the pandemic, bringing life into new normal. Although Cần Thơ City has shifted to the new normal and loosened social distancing in conformity with the governmental directive number 15, medical check on people moving from other provinces to the city is maintained with them to ensure epidemic prevention and control. At present, 11 medical checkpoints in areas bordering with adjacent provinces and gateways to the city on national routes have been still in place around the clock, with a workforce of nearly 200 on duty. At these checkpoints, apart from checks on green areas, QR code, goods origin certificates, and medical declaration is also requested. Cases that cannot meet requirements on epidemic control are not allowed to enter the city. Reportedly, there are roughly 3,000 means transporting through 11 main checkpoints of the city. On October 1st morning, State and Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Dương Tấn Hiển visited and offered gifts and wishes to the elderly who are fully 100 years old in Ninh Kiều Urban District. The group visited and offered longevity wishes to seniors Diệp Quế Anh, Hồ Thị Ba, Trần Kim Hoa. At each of the visited families, Vice Chairman Dương Tấn Hiển offered the longevity wishes from the state president, gifts, and 800,000 Vietnam dong in cash. The State and Vice Chairman offered warm regards on health, life of the seniors, while extending the health wishes to their whole families with the hope that the seniors will be always healthy, happy, lead useful life, and be always bright example for their descendants. There are 60 seniors who are fully 100 years old and 1,030 seniors who are 90 years old in Cần Thơ City. Now last but not least, we have the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, convened.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.